Sailback Josh Charnley aiming to kickstart Sharks' career against London Irish. After 2 run-outs for the reserves, the former Wigan try-machine sees first-team action for the first time this season at the AJ Bell Stadium, desperate to be a cross-code success. The tries he scored in his sleep at Wigan dried up after his switch last season, and he was overshadowed by another league convert, Denny Solomona, scoring just twice in 15 appearances. But he is hoping new additions like electric scrum-half Faf de Klerk, and James O'Connor when he is fit after a summer ankle operation, will end up making his second season in Union a lot more prolific than his first. "I want to get as many games as I can under my belt and try to be a decent winger in the Premiership," said Charnley. "I'm still new to the code and learning off players like Faf and James is good. Faf has that pace off the blocks and players like him will be good for the likes of me. Last season was tough, my body was feeling it after coming straight off a Super League season, but I've had a good break this time and it does feel more familiar now. I'm learning my role a bit better. I get lost sometimes because it's still not second nature to me, there's too many rules, but I'm getting there slowly. I've got a full season to go at it this time, so I'm bound to find it a bit easier." Solomona has shown the way since his move from Castleford, although he had the important advantage of having played Union growing up in New Zealand. Charnley was new to rugby union when he took the plunge. Last month he was in the crowd at Wembley supporting his former Wigan teammates at the Challenge Cup final, sparking inevitable rumours of a return to the Warriors. But the 26-year-old league international insists a switch back to his first love is not on the cards anytime soon. "I go fishing with a few of the Wigan boys and I speak to them more now than when I used to work with them, but I'm happy here. It's a good club to be at," he said. "There's a few league boys around with Paul Deacon and Mike Forshaw on the coaching staff, which makes me feel a bit more at home." A faltering start to the season, which has seen Sale open up with 2 defeats, has made pre-season talk of a playoff spot look hopelessly over-optimistic. The Sharks are one of 3 clubs, along with Irish and Newcastle, who will not spend up to the £7 million salary cap ceiling this season. But Charnley insists the lofty aspirations are not flights of fancy, so long as they can start to make geography pay. "Teams hate coming up to Manchester. It isn't always raining up here, but it's a tough place to come. So if we can start winning games here we can make it a bit of a fortress. We have to make it a dirty place to come to," said Charnley. "We're confident we can. There's a good feel to the camp. There is more togetherness this year and we're buzzing. With the signings we've made we want to do better than last year, and if we can get into the top 4 we'll push on." England captain Dylan Hartley misses Northampton's game against Bath, who give a debut to Sam Underhill, with a hand injury tonight, while champions Exeter name an unchanged starting lineup for their trip to Worcester. Lions Player of the Series Jonathan Davis will make his first appearance of the season off the bench for the Scarlets at Ulster in the Pro 14.